Hello, Chevra. So this is going to be a political video and a little bit of a historical video. So one of my good friends, he made a video that certainly will be unpopular, and certainly I disagree with him about, concerning the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. And he made the claim that Ukraine was never an independent country separate from Russia prior to recent history, prior to the fall of the Soviet Union. That it was, one of the Soviet socialist republics. And before that, I guess, again, it's not exactly, he didn't say these words so much, but what it seemed that he was indicating is that it was, it was under the crown of the Tsar. The truth is, much of particularly Western Ukraine was at various parts of history under the Habsburg Empire, under the Galician Kingdom, parts of Romania, and it really was not an independent. It really was never really part of the Russian Empire. As the map of Ukraine that we have today. So, furthermore, the Ukraine was very much persecuted by Russia. There was a Holodomor when the Soviet Russians intentionally caused a famine where millions of Ukrainian people were starved to death. I think it was 3 or 4 million people, and the New York Times covered it up. So, furthermore, this whole concept, this whole notion of denazifying a country with a Jewish president is quite laughable. How can this be a Nazi country with a Jewish president? It's silly. It's ridiculous. That should be obvious, even if he's not a religious person. So those are the two main points that I wanted to bring out to refute my friend's video. I don't know if anybody saw it. I saw it on Facebook. Maybe about 14 people watched it. So I do agree with his closing statement that, which side is he on? He's not really on either side. He's on what is in America's interest, just like, essentially, when, excuse me, whenever people ask me about what goes on in Israel, well, I'm not an Israeli, and so, they're in conflict with the Palestinians, so-called, etc. It's none of my business. I'm an American. And in a sense, there's a level of isolationism there. However, nonetheless, I believe that Russia is wrong.